What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Devontae Kelly, and I'm a third grade teacher in the Middle Tennessee area. And as you can see, I'm in my classroom. Now, it is a little bit earlier than I expected. I did not plan on coming here for about another week and a half to 2 weeks, but I did come up here a little bit earlier because another teacher in this building needed some help moving some things in their classroom. So I came to help them move a couple of things around. And it got me thinking that there's something that I really need to do in here, and it has to do with this right here. So I have inherited this classroom, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, it looks disgusting. There is stuff all over the walls. Let me turn you around. So like I said, there's stuff all over the walls. You can kind of see all right in here, all right in here, all over this wall, all over there, all over that back wall. It just has stuff covered everywhere. And also, I don't know if you could pick up on the camera or not, but the lights in here are also very different. So like some of the lights in here give like a bright white light, but then there are some other ones that give off this like yellowish orange tint, and it's mixed matched throughout the classroom. So like here's another one here, there's a couple in that one, there's that one, there's that one, there's some in that one, and there's some in that front right there, and it just makes the room look dingy, to be quite honest with you. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but in here, like the walls look yellow because of the lights in here. So today, it's not a typical setup kind of day. The only thing that I want to do, just because I'm here and it's on my mind, and it's going to continue to be on my mind until I get this done, I'm going to knock out these lights real quick. I'm going to take out the yellow bulbs and replace them with some white bulbs. That's really all I'm planning on doing today. I'm not really going to be moving furniture. I'm not really going to be setting stuff up or setting things out. I just want to get the lights done, so that way when I do come in, that's one thing off my checklist. So let's go ahead and get these lights fixed. All right, so here is the first light done. I'm out of breath because I had to find new bulbs because the ones that I grabbed were the duds. So I had to go back and get the new bulbs, but this one's all done. All four are good. Look at that bright light. And then to kind of show you the difference, this is the one that I just did, and here is the one I'm about to do. And so you could definitely tell a difference between this and that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up with the rest of them. Some of them also have some lights that are out. So this one I think has 2 lights out. I think that one has like 3 lights out. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out and be done for today. All right, y'all, so it's been a little bit. I don't know what time I started, but it's now literally 12 o'clock noon. So I got all of the lights put in that I needed to, and I don't know if you can tell a difference, but I definitely can. It is so much brighter in here. I was counting as I was going through changing the light bulbs. So each light fixture has 4 bulbs. There are 12 out here, and then there's one back there for my back area. So I think if I did my math correct, that's 52 light bulbs in this room. Of those 52 light bulbs, about 14 or 15 of them were literally like out. So I had 2 back here. I had some over here. I had a couple over there that were just completely out. So there were those. And then there were also some that weren't out yet, but you could tell they were on their way out because on the ends of the light bulb, they were getting really black from where I guess they were about to get burned out. So I went ahead and changed some of those too. So all in all, I changed over half these light bulbs just because they were either shot or they were on their way out. So I got all that done. My fear about these lights, the fear that I had about these lights were coming true. Because when I was starting, I was like, oh my gosh, these new lights are gonna be super bright. And that's gonna make me wanna change the ones that aren't out yet. And as I was doing it, I could definitely tell like where the brand new lights are, where the kind of new lights are, where the old lights were, and where the burnt out lights were. So I know you're not gonna be able to tell on this camera, but I'm looking at one right now and I can tell that the middle one is the one that I changed just because it's so much brighter than the other ones in there. But I held off. I did not change them. I only changed the ones that I actually needed to. So got all that done so I could scratch that off my list. And I went ahead and put all those light fixtures away. I said I wasn't going to set up anything, but I kind of did a little bit. So just to kind of get you up to speed on what I did. So I have this little shelving unit right here. I've had this in every classroom that I've been in. When I taught first grade, it actually was not right here because this is where our bathroom would have been. And so it was in this back area right here, kind of where that filing cabinet is. Now, once you get to 3rd grade and up, obviously we don't have bathrooms in our room. So we have all this extra space over here. So they, for the upper grades, put the shelving unit here. In my previous classroom, it had the sliding doors. So that's where, if you remember, I put like my birthdays, parts of speech, and then behind the doors is where I put like extra supplies, extra tissue, Band-Aids, all that kind of stuff. This year, and because in this room, it doesn't have the doors, I think I'm going to use this as like my student center. So you kind of already see where I kind of placed out some book boxes just to kind of see like how it fits inside of there. I'm also going to put some right here, so no worries for my 20 friends in my room. So these 4 shelves right here will be for their book boxes. And again, that's where they'll store like their workbooks, folders, composition books, all that stuff. And then down here, I got some new privacy folders. They are the corrugated plastic, so that way kids can't mess them up, because last year I had the cardboard ones and they wrote all over it. So these are what I have for this year. Very demure. But I think I'm gonna house them down here, and that way when we have like a test or anything like that, they know where to grab that. And I think the rest of this stuff I'm just gonna fill with just like kids' needs. If they need something, they know where to find it, they know where to grab it. So like I think I'm gonna put like my paper tray in there. I think I'm gonna put my lost and found bin, the little drawers. So I have a drawer for crayons, I have a drawer for markers, and I have a drawer for miscellaneous things. So if they're like missing a crayon, missing a marker, or if they are missing something, they could go in those drawers and use that. And then I'm not sure what else, but I have 2 weeks before I come back. So I'm sure I'll think of some other things that'll go in here. But that's kind of where I have that. Also, do not want to put my mailboxes right by the door. It gets super congested. It gets very backed up right there, especially when we're like coming from special area. I know for art, they have a lot of like art stuff that they bring home. For music with the recorders, coming back in special area, like it just gets really backed up. And so I never really liked it right there. I was actually going back through some videos that I have done and some videos that I've done for my district. And in one of the videos I did for my district, they were recording me in the classroom and kind of seeing how my day goes in the classroom. And I remember one year I had it right here, and I think I really like that. And so I'm gonna have that here. And then I also think I'm gonna keep this shelf right here and kind of have it like make like a mini hallway, if you will. I'm not sure how that'll work out. I'm not sure if that's where that's gonna stay, but for right now, that's where I have it. That's pretty much all I've done. I didn't really do anything else. So you didn't miss much. So don't be mad at me. Also, I'm beefing with our custodians for a little bit. Not really beefing, but you know. As you know, in one of my summer school vlog videos, which if you haven't watched those, tune into that. I'll put it somewhere. So just watch out for it. But they waxed our floors. And I want to say that they did not wait until the wax was fully cured, because when I was changing out the light bulbs, I had to move some chairs to get to some of the light fixtures. And when I moved them, I know you can see it, there were some scuff marks left from the chair feet. I think they set it on wax that wasn't fully dry, because now I have just all these different black circles all around this area right here. And I've not tried to get it up yet. I'm not even sure if I can, because, oh, well, I just wiped my foot over one of them and it went away. So I might spend just a second just trying to get that off with my little scraper. So I think today was my lucky day, because that was the easiest thing I've ever cleaned in my life. So, I mean, as soon as I just scratched it a little bit with that scraper, I mean, it immediately came up off the floor. So I want to super quickly sweep this up. But after I'm done with that, y'all, I think that this goose is cooked. I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home and chill and watch some shows. I think I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thank you so much for watching with me to the end. The next video that you see will be a classroom setup video. I mean, I don't have really anything else to share other than setting up my classroom. But it will be about another week or two before I put it out, another video, just because I wanna rest a little bit before I get back in the swing of things. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, and if you're someone who is wanting to help out in the classroom, donate anything, I'll put my Amazon wish list in the description below. You totally don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. You're not obligated to. I just know sometimes people like to send a little things here and there. So if you're someone who wants to do that, you're more than welcome to look at that and donate. I appreciate you so much. If not, that's cool. Thoughts and prayers go a long way as well. So that's about it. That's all I want to talk about. Thank you so much for sticking with me today for this kind of classroom setup tour. But I will catch you in the next one when the real magic happens. All right. Thank you guys so much. See ya.